Farewell to Jolly Harbour. We are sailing to Barbuda now. Farewell to Bingo Havel as well. Also euch alles Gute. Wir sehen uns in New York. Ciao.
Hello.
Hello.
Here we are, Martin and Uncle, and are sailing our Jambo, Bavaria 30 for holiday.
We are currently on our way to Barbuda. We have left Antigua, and actually we have now the last 10 days in front of us here in the Caribbean Sea, because then we are heading further north. Our destination afterwards will be USA, Florida. Yeah, it's been a great time so far, but I think after 14 months now in the Caribbean Sea, it's time to leave. I mean, we stuck here because of the broken mast that took 7 months and 1 day until we got that fixed. Yeah, but now we are looking forward to Barbuda and St. Barth and Sainte-Anne. Those are the last 3 islands here. And first of all, the beautiful beaches of Barbuda.
No more talking about it. The way it is, the way it is. It's no mystery. There's no getting around it. When you're here, we got chemistry. We light up when we ignite. We are stars in a darkened sky. When you leave, don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember me. When you leave, don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember me. Remember me.
We are now approaching Cocoa Bay, and over there is Princess Diana Beach. We are now anchoring at Princess Diana Beach. It has been 34 nautical miles from Antigua, Jolly Harbour, up here to Barbuda, Cocoa Bay. The approach is a little bit tricky, at least in this corner of the bay, because there are some reefs, one over there, one behind us, which are not in the nautical chart, but they're visible. So it's good that we arrived here in daylight, just prior to the sunset. Yeah, all fine, and yeah, we have our anchor beer and are looking forward to a few nice days here on Barbuda.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. It's a beautiful morning and we are going snorkeling. It was nice snorkeling. The reef is not too far away, I guess 50 meters astern. The water was not that clear, a little bit milky, but I think we caught some nice corals and fishes as well. We are now in the restaurant Shakakai and booked a table for tonight. Some sailor friends are currently sailing up here to Barbuda and we are going to meet them. The beaches here in Barbuda are probably the most nicest beaches in the Caribbean Sea, and we keep enjoying the day here on the beach. We have an early start. We are leaving Princess Diana Beach and are cruising just around the corner to Low Bay. From Low Bay we are taking the dinghy and driving to Codrington. There's a customs office and we do the clearance for tomorrow. We are now at the west side of Barbuda and dropped the anchor here at 3.7 meters. It's all quite shallow here. So we cruised up the beach to check where's the best passage to get to the inner lagoon and to Codrington. Of course, it's quite shallow in some areas there, so you can't get through with the dinghy because the waves are breaking there, but somewhere here in the middle there's enough depth that we can get through with the dinghy and drive over to Codrington and walk to the customs and immigration office to do the clearance for tomorrow morning. Actually, we are anchoring in front of a hotel ruin.
That's quite sad to be here and see the ruin of the hotel. destroyed by Hurricane Irma in 2017. Irma destroyed more than 95% of Barbuda. It's terrible to imagine.
Yeah, very sad story. We've taken the dinghy and driven over here to the beach, to the hotel ruin. Here are two dogs guarding it, but they are wild dogs. We have a little wooden stick, so we got some advice that would help, so then they would disappear, so it has worked so far. Yeah, it's very tragic what happened in 2017. Hurricane Irma did here. Very sad, still some furniture here. Here was the reception, and this is the part which collapsed into the sea. Walking through the ruins is very depressive for me. I also have to be careful, as the building can of course continue to collapse at any time. But I'm getting out fine. Then we take the dinghy to the port of Codrington, and I'm pleasantly surprised here because a lot has happened over the last 3 years. The docks have been redone and everything looks pretty good. Last time when I walked through the streets here, it was almost deserted, and more than half of all buildings were destroyed. Part of the population had left the island and given up. It's not that busy today either, but a few more people on the streets. Some houses have been renovated or newly built as well. Here we find the customs office, and I can call the officials who come and clear us out. We are happy that it works so smoothly. The donkeys and goose roam free here. It's now noon, and we go to a restaurant recommended to us by Matthew, the customs officer. I'm now here at Connie's, but 3 years ago it was Wonders Food Palace, so I'm very excited. Today we have chicken, so that's what I had last time as well. Here we are meeting Matthew from Customs. Hi Matthew, how are you?
I'm fine. Yeah. Happy to have you here.
Yeah, how is life on Barbuda now?
It's
much
going
better?
good. It's much better, and since we had that hurricane in 2017.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, we bounded leaps and bounds, you know. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Great pleasure meeting you.
Very nice meeting you, good folks.
Have a good time.
All right.
Thank you, bye-bye.
We drive back with the dinghy. It is very rough with a wind of around 20 knots. We say goodbye to Barbuda. The island is still scared by Hurricane Irma, but things are improving and the people we meet are very friendly and more open than 3 years ago. We like this island, and not just because of the beautiful beaches. With a wonderful east wind we sail from Barbuda to St. Barth. There we visit the island's capital, Gustavia. St. Barth is considered the island of the rich and famous, and indeed it's very well maintained, and we see some luxury yachts. We are also happy to meet Susanne and Martin from Lunara here again. We spent a very nice evening on board of their catamaran. We continue sailing to Saint-Martin and Anse-Marcel, where we spend the last days in the Caribbean, before Anke flies back to Germany. Of course we visit the famous Mahar beach, where the planes flying close overhead and rev up their engines right in front of the beach, just before they take off, creating an extremely strong air current. We do the provisions for the cruise to Florida and prepare Jambo. For me it will be a longer single-handed cruise and I can really test the new mast, but more of that in the next video. See you!